Ms. Shamsi, do you agree that, or do you believe that if Al-Qaeda and ISIS could attack the American homeland, they would?
Excuse me. Senator Graham, I think what's important is that...
No, what's important is you answer the question first, then give an explanation. It's a simple question. Do you believe if Al-Qaeda and ISIS had the ability, they have the desire, I think, they had the ability, they would strike America today or tomorrow if they could?
Senator Graham, the reason that I'm having a hard time answering that with a yes or no answer is because...
That's all I need to know, because nobody in the world should have a hard time answering that yes or no. If you can't answer that yes or no, you have no idea what you're talking about. You're living in a dream world, because I can tell you right now, ma'am, if they could kill us all, they would. The only reason 3,000 Americans died on 9/11 is they couldn't find a way to kill 3 million of us. If they could find a way to kill 3 million of us, they would do it.
Present.
Would you say their ability to plan an attack in Afghanistan against the American people has gone up since our withdrawal?
Senator, I'm sorry to agree with you that it has gone up.
But I can't believe we're talking about this. You've got a witness that can't answer the question, would Al-Qaeda and ISIS strike the American people if they could? Of course they would. Afghanistan is a breeding ground for another attack on our country. The border is broken. As much as I respect the chairman, I can't believe we're focusing on closing Gitmo at a time when international terrorism is getting stronger. We're now talking about neutering the drone program at a time we need it the most. So Secretary Mayorkas gave himself an A for effort when it comes to securing our border. I'll give him an F for results. It's just a matter of time until some terrorist group, probably from Afghanistan, maybe from Syria, maybe from Africa, maybe from Somalia, works its way through our southern border to kill a bunch of us. And this committee seems not to get where we're at, Mr. Chairman. America's threat from radical Islam has gone up, not down. Our policies in containing the threat are not working. Afghanistan is a breeding ground for terrorism as I speak. Everybody that we work with is being slaughtered, and we want to talk about closing Gitmo and restricting the drone program. You're living in a world that doesn't exist. Count me in for transparency and accountability, but I think we've lost our way. I think the Biden administration is sitting on its ass while the border is completely broken. People are flowing through by the hundreds of thousands, and Afghanistan is hell on earth, and they're not doing a damn thing about it. So I wish we could have a hearing about the threat America faces from a broken border and our debacle in Afghanistan and what that means for our future security. It's just not if we're going to be attacked, it's when and how much damage will be done. So, Mr. Sales, what's the threat to America now from Al-Qaeda and ISIS? Is it less, more, the same?
I think it's substantial, Senator. It is not what it was before 9/11, in part because we have used force to degrade their networks and to destroy their sources of fundraising and to harden our borders. Their capability to strike the homeland may be less than it was 20 years ago, but the intention to strike the homeland, to strike us around the world, is still very present.
Would you say their ability to plan an attack in Afghanistan against the American people has gone up since our withdrawal?
Senator, I'm sorry to agree with you that it has gone up. We don't have the intelligence collection capabilities to know what our enemies are doing in Afghanistan, nor do we have strike assets that can take action when necessary.
General Jumper, you're an Air Force guy. I'm a lawyer, you're a pilot. Has the drone program prevented pilots from being put at risk?
That's not the main point, sir, but the answer is yes. I don't think that's the main point of the drone program.
Well, the drone program, has it been an effective tool in terms of killing terrorists?
Very effective, sir.
Has it killed civilians?
It has, sir.
Name any weapon system that hasn't killed civilians.
No.
Name any war that civilians haven't been killed in operations. Count me in transparency. You're right about that. I want to know more about the drone program.